Продолжаем проходить, соответственно, вот это вот чудо. А чудо у нас, как говорится, называется Disco Elysium.
Oh yes, that no awesome.
He's attempting to maintain.
Fine. So I haven't. Yes, and the phone company is taking its slots. Who told you that? Fine. If you do find out. Yes.
The man ponders his cooking. He looks shrugging, isn't it? He smiles. It's almost like
То есть на кухне ничего не дают делать.
you see a heavy steel, the old cobalt paint. The door does not. But the door is closed. Still, the lieutenant. This door. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror, adorned with. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered. It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. Just like that. A mirror hangs on the.
Nice.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
You're an enthusiast.
We don't have time for cryptozoology.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
You're an enthusiastic idiot. But you're still an idiot.
We don't have time for.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
There's really no point in it.
Oh,
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza. And I.
Ooh, tough choice.
that would the giant live. No one.
Who are you?
That's what. There are.
Gravity and no.
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one.
The
Well, the smallest cryptid is the bacteria. Michanu disappeared shortly after. Yes.
It's actually a little.
Yeah, we can assume your word. The giant lives in the
Who are you?
That's what there.
gravity anomaly.
The gnome. Oh yeah, it was it's
If the body.
instead.
Alas. Always. Alas, and then it was.
I understand your skepticism.
Okay.
It's the
Call the mama dakwa.
Although
Fine,
many science, yes, although
fine.
many science, when playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Air Mount, they realized sequester time that they tried. Psst,
They can.
exact after.
Of course.
I'm glad you did, dear. What about what? Of course, dear.
I've got nothing to say to you.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body. There he still is, looking. As you breathe, it's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decay. The man before you is naked. The material delicate. These are clearly not boots.
Indeed.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique. A6. It's all you.
Ceramic under the hill. The local. We should keep a lookout for these species. No,
Nice. That makes sense.
they.
Fuck.
Clearly, Kuno would like to.
The local. We should keep a lookout for these species.
The Sabatons dangle off the man's decaying.
It is. We've requested for a full.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real.
Not too much, yes. It's a sorry situation, I agree. That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. I agree. This equipment is way big.
A small. The pry bar in your hand is itching for some action.
It's anything but.
Faint, like whirls of floorboards. If true, the whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination.
Good. Can you read it to me? We have a make and a number.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you put.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
You're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Stop up.
Indeed.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot? How many clothes do you need? You already. There's no.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off. But first, the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be. The anticipation makes you crack your.
Processing will take care of them. With the.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo. The hangman's knot is. This is a steel.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. The local harbor uses 6 rotors. Right now, everything seems to. I was afraid it would be. A noose is what. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splinter.
Could be. The cadaver hangs an intricate web of.
A map of the.
As if some.
So am I.
He wears a wide leather. He takes a thin piece of milled.
Shit, Kuno!
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small.
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important. Here,
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by. His dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside.
I'm gone. In the past. I'm a joke. Look at me. A killer. Go ahead. What do you mean? It's the Go ahead. Ask me because you're lost Copodopo.
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism.
No, not quite. You sure got out of that one. Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself. Of course. You have come back later,
As you narrow your... This is a trick. Only the lower extremities are pink with
I see it. His neck.
the monster.
So, what do you think? I do.
Stop talking.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno.
Agreed.
You would still like the hypostasis marks in the neck to...
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption. But we should still get him down. I agree.
His person.
Totally dead. That sounds about right, yes.
A pool of blood.
The victim...
The fuck he saying?
Talking about shit.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
But there is no breath to catch.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt.
The steel-reinforced belt present...
He doesn't actually...
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material. Climb up there and... So there has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Yeah! Bang bang!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Where? Ah, yes, I see.
Yeah, now we're talking.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss, Kuno.
Silence. And produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. Securing it, that's a keel aim. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's test position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger...
He's gonna fuck him!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off.
God damn it.
A lot of things were wrong with that shot.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not Kuno study.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word.
Remain collegial, officer. No, any more mistakes could... I have to...
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearm. Go ahead.
This is the...
Yeah, take it, you fucking banani boyka! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
The cold you've held.
The fuck are you waiting?
The buckle.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss. Do it! Set me free!
Don't.
Do it! Put it right here, Mulka!
intense shit, Copper.
Could waved his gun! It wasn't intense, it was pathetic! Or what?
Your field, the slow...
Look, he's crying! You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
A plume of... You
Oh my god, he's...
asked for another shot. You'll get it with the next one. The goddamn light reflects...
I agree. Police...
It's not the gun's fault.
Pigs...
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
That's
We still need to get him the bad way.
Ладно.
There he still is, looking right as you breathe in. It's a puzzle. What's hanging?
Did...
The man before you, the delicate. These are clearly not boot.
Indeed.
Oh, the lieutenant. It's clearly some manner of super armor or future armor.
Under the hill. The look we should keep. No,
Nice. That makes sense.
they usually hang them completely naked for that.
Clearly, Kuno would like to.
It is. We've requested for a foot.
For the Northwest,
Not too much, yes. It's a sorry situation, that's for us to find out. Just something, I agree.
a small. The pry bar in your hand is itching for some
It's anything but
faint, like whirls of floor. If true, the whirls,
good. We have a make and a number.
the stench.
Stop!
Pigs.
Brutal!
You're about.
Do it, homo!
Stop up.
Indeed,
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot? This is not the enemy. This is the deceased. It does make sense. There's no.
you're sure the anticipation makes you crack.
Processing will take care of them. With the
The cadavers, the hangman's knot. This is a
airlifting. I thought the local harbor uses 6 rotors to Right now, I was afraid it would be. A noose is what. That ladder can't carry a grown man.
could be. The cadaver hangs from the cargo. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso,
A map of the stars.
as if someone.
So am I.
He takes a thin piece,
An instant. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to.
a sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small.
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. Sure.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute, and his skin. His dark brown hair grows on his head. The corpse.
Who is he? He is.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stem. As you narrow your eye, this is only the lower
I see.
The monster.
So, what do you think? Agreed.
You would still.
Maybe it looks faint to you? It could be more pronounced. There's always a chance. I agree.
His person.
Totally dead. That sounds about right. Yes, I do.
Stop
He means you fucked him.
The pool of.
The victim.
the fuck is.
Talking about shit.
Did we?
But there is no.
Are you sure we finished the.
The cadaver slowly twists.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters.
He doesn't actually.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance.
Yeah!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch.
Where?
Yeah.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss!
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said. Silence. And produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. Securing it, that's a key. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking. The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls.
God damn it.
A lot of things,
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not
I have to.
you know, you don't feel like too bad.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you.
This is the.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka! Take it and
The cold you've held,
the fuck are you waiting for?
the buckle,
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
your feet, the slow movement.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggot?
The buckle explodes into tiny, with your hand numb from the recoil. You looking straight at you, helpless.
Communism.
It takes a millisecond. Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid.
Ace is high.
The ace. You could add an ace's low to it, if you like, by turning your back after the. The lieutenant takes.
I knew these guys were.
Officer, let's keep our. We will
Slumped.
It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations. Yes, I'm set it 2, 3.
The fuck.
Cops are
4 and final. Transport of the coroner's case to. No, You and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to... Your station would not have assigned you the case otherwise. This case is important. I would suggest...
Так. Понятно. Вроде как бы и хорошо, а вроде как бы и не очень.
The rotting man. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I thought we'd...
Damn it. Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe, after he's gone asleep.
Come on.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers,
There truly is a time for everything. I'll ask you when I need you to. For the most... That's right.
the dead man's above those, and 11 field info.
That's you.
The corpse is in KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your...
Next. NA. Next. NA.
Dry 40. The damage is so extensive, the corpse looks ageless.
Mondial.
Fair to... The pudgy man.
Fucky!
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
Nor does he...
We're still going with... What else?
KK 50.
None. At least not after the initial examination. They'd have to have incapacity.
Your central...
We should start the postmortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest.
Clothes. The deceased wears...
See?
Babroudin, yeah.
The disappointment.
The boots are...
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire.
The boot has tattoos. The operator, the assistant, the deceased, well-nourished. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern. Lividity is
Fucking low velocity talking.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation. Ligature mark. The steel wire...
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. We need to cut...
See? My...
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
The belt. The knot is the weak spot. The chain cut. After some deliberate snap, the knot is slashed.
The rope rises to...
As it ought to.
Hemorrhaging is observed. Chest is intact.
No! It's good.
I fucking knew.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable.
The dead man's penis is average sized.
Back is similar. In addition, I see smaller.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more
Last item. Hands.
The hand feels...
Hands are clean. No sign of injury. Ooh. That's all for the extra. Central nervous system.
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to the...
What would that...
The dead man looks to...
I think that may well be the moral of every... Good.
With, you hear...
Yeah, jack that.
The hyoid bone. Respiratory. Oral cavity shows no...
No scream. No, it's hard. Once more, you take inside. Mute silences.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus. Hepatobiliary. NA.
Hepato means liver, and biliary, the nothing in...
Neither am I. That's it. Same for toxicology, unless you haven't tapped...
Reservoirs? No, but do they take obscure trivia and odd tidbit?
No. Like a toxicology screening? Cardiovascular. Gastrointestinal.
This will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila. What's next on the list? Let's see.
Be thorough.
Head. And your opinion, officer? Agreed. Next injury? So, the scalp
At maximum velocity, fucko!
has confessed.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit.
Right. Next? Nothing. Just in case. A dark red. I see hemorrhage.
Below the think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
That's it. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field out. Well, we established. We also we were thorough with the list of injuries. I need a copy of that out for processing.
You tilt your. I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
I'm gone. In the pub. I'm a joke. There is a kid. Go ahead. What do you? It's you. Go ahead. Because here you go. You look. Fuck no. You're no Rooney. No. Because you had. Do I remember?
A child born with Muller's disease.
You sure I got out of that one. Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also.
Okay.
There go those beautiful. Oh,
Continue working here.
This means if you have nothing to do.
an intricate web of. It still kind of looks for you. Someone who gone.
Так. Интересно. Так, продолжаем.
Hello, compatriot. Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that... They know they can't beat us in a fair fight. I don't go for that foreign piss. Not in, not out. I don't know. What do you think? I can't leave...
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry.
Yeah, I knew that guy. Since he left, I haven't had any... It's a fucking travesty, is what it is. Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. He's just follow the smell. It smells like apricot. So he's tri-bar. Guess so.
Make way for the master poet.
Так.
Can I help you? You're already set for the night. Another thing. Great. Oh, yes. No, I don't have a key. Awesome.
He's attempting to maintain.
Fine. So, I haven't opened it. Yes, and the phone company. Who told you that? Fine, yeah. It looked like. If you do find out. Yes?
Так, куда можно точно сходить?
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck about it? Kuno doesn't give a shit about the arm. That fucking pad. Do you remember that? Kuno.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's.
Get the. What are you?
Trying to fuck on Kuno?
Kuno kick that shit. Yeah? You wanna fuck on someone about that? Yeah?
Yes, you.
Yeah?
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
Yeah? Kuno's doing.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it.
Fuck are you talking about?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing? Did fuck you?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
The buck-toothed.
Your test.
Get lost.
Kuno doesn't. Fuck does Kuno care?
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some.
Trying to fuck at the Kuno?
Kuno gonna.
Normal is not what we got here.
Kuno. Fuck does Kuno care?
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he
No! You told.
The city and fuck.
explained himself, as if you must get to.
Kuno doesn't.
Why does art inspire you so much?
Fuck does Kuno care?
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he
No! You told.
The city and fuck.
explaining. Stop, didn't.
Kuno does. Fuck does Kuno care?
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And
Fuck no.
Kuno! They.
Ease off.
he'd rather die.
Kuno. Fuck does Kuno care?
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S. Kuno S is by. She came up also. And then all in all, Kuno.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But what?
Fuck you.
She puts extra stress onto that word.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us.
Idiot. You bungled it up. That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad manipulation.
Try to fuck my Kuno! Try to fuck my Kuno away! Me and Kuno are tight. We ride for life.
You were too pushed. Just look. She came also. And then there's all in all. Kuno respects me. Kuno, she came also. And then there's all in all. Kuno.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But
Fuck you!
she put.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't.
She's not fucked up.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still.
Crazy. You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy.
Stop talking to him!
She understands what you're trying.
Yo, see? Did talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
Kuno means she killed someone.
He's meant everything he said before. But right now, he not.
Fucking yeah. Kuno knows you don't want to face this. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, forget Kuno said that.
A cop. The creature peers at you both from over Kuno. For
Kuno, there.
he usually looks you straight.
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up. Look.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Yeah, she's psycho. Yeah. Snow.
And he doesn't even want to.
Fuck knows. Crazy.
It's Suruese. The Suru are an indigenous ethnic minority. In the you mean Eve?
Sort of.
Revelshot does have a small.
Fuck no, she's not me sis. Yeah, she was.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hall. Kuno's got no. I don't know. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking. How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing. Kuno's got this shit under control. Listen, listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C.
This is what it all comes down to.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. All right. Now we can do business. Yeah? What do you want? Kuno.
Oh, don't look him up!
See, relax. Kuno's. See, it's tension and release with Kuno. Now we releasing. The pan buying shit. That's on now too. Kuno flexes for hobos. Kuno sees you're in need. Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno, the problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now Junkie's clawing at Kuno's door. Dirty Popo man is you. Kuno's
Are you sure you can take on the most violent?
like half. A baggy.
That's half a.
Yeah. Half a G. Want it or fuck you talk.
You can barely see.
Okay. Kuno's listening. Sure, whatever. Kuno's vibe, then you go to root. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit. Kuno does. Fuck does Kuno care? Here, pig. Kuno could already see.
Money debt doesn't mean anything. He's just saying work.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Так. А, стоп. Может мне вон туда? Вон там? Ну-ка. А, ну, может здесь тоже вряд ли. Я не ебу, что за квартира. Но если там, то там, блядь, никого нет.
Trying to sneak up on me again?
You're back. Good. That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid better not tie the forestay to the backstay on the contrary, officer.
They must have someone in an...
I suggest you go back and canvass for more suspects.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Of course, detective. You can always... Until you come up with something at that intersection.
She's simply... A sturdy metal the door.
Stop banging on the door. The police? No. Go check.
Backyard door.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admit
I ain't no snitch.
The lieutenant. Hatred. The woman.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her. On a first-name basis with her, are we? Pig's not half as dumb as he looks. Can't you... I haven't really started it yet. Yeah? Fine.
She means the...
О. Стрел, получается.
to work! Right to work!
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you? Los Ardi? They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. The little boy I did good to get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on. I was asked to look into that armor situation. At first, so I went to this boy. He said it serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there. And it's a minor nuisance. It's all good. I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor. Not much. Technical. I did some research in parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gaunt. I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least. Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Smart choice. Good luck if you go for those boots though. No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way. Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole. Like I said before, I don't know. We're negotiating. Aye. This stuff, they already covered. It's not enough. Not enough to get ahead. More about keeping all of it.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page.
No. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back, I have nothing but my own.
He knows who he is.
See, I am primarily a lazy pet. I think it's best you make up your own mind. I guess you kind of. By heaven, the old man is corrupt for our benefit. And he is besides.
This man has political theory. And it has.
Sure.
The look it all that of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. No. No. The man sits on the.
The unpromising race pupil returns. I am not.
You pick up on something artificial.
Find out for yourself. Rasi.
Well, he must.
I.
True, the drawings are precise and look true to their suit.
Correct.
The payphone hang. This is the night.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother.
Mr. Dubois, every worker. That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today? Oh, that one thing I want to make very... We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm If she...
It's he doesn't want to...
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go. He's an old man, Harry. I want... Harry! I have little people. Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're Of course, I have no... Tell her about...
It is rather interesting to tell...
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One...
He's trying to figure out if you're lying.
Just as I thought.
He was...
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men... Racist... I have so much... Oh, no...
Oddly, it seems...
Believe me, Harry, but he does live nearby.
That's not how you batten someone. The technique is way off. You strike with your whole...
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. By now, Harry, this a security contract.
He performs a...
I'm talking beast. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They no, Harry, Now, I haven't personally... Yes, but enough about... One of them got down... Harry, we got grit, Harry. Potentially, there's a...
That sounds a bit...
They're like you.
Again.
He probably worded it differently. Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men. How do I... Last winter, these guys... You said it...
That does sound quite unlikely. Yes. The big...
Oh, Liz is a...
Wait. The girl by the whirling.
I did that, didn't I? She thinks of herself as a guerrilla fighter. These middle... Oh, they... Old Theo. Harry, work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't... But of course. It's the least I can do for my good...
You can now...
Also, Harry, here's 5 real. Good boy. A real team player. Now, do you have any more questions? Was it a... I don't know. Yes, Harry.
A man of the... He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches. Once again, I require nothing unethical or... I'm glad you...
Roller skating. Not drugs, Harry.
There's a nameless little street on the coast,
You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more? No one can see you here
They are just...
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
Am I? We're gonna build a youth center. You need to... Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022... What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as...
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
Harry, you wound me, Harry, in the heart. But I trust you to put this to bed.
He's hiding his real...
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing by all means, Harry.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month... You take the legal... The youth... It's going to be awfully close to the already existing... You take the legal doc... You take the legal documents out of the envelope. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. The youth center.
Plan.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. There is no loophole. The simple truth is, well, you could trick Everett. The youth center. before the the container door appears unmoved by your attempt at. The door does not respond to your advances. Is it possible that it seems somehow more closed than?
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Hello, compatriote. You have something to... Hello, compatriote.
The tear machine. Your bottles close.
Is this about the questions again? A warehouse? I don't know.
She scrunched.
Fine, for it doesn't have a warehouse.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats. You see several packaged raincoats fill. The girl delves into the magazine. Here, covered down onto one knee, pretending to do up a shoelace. You see, as the name,
Happy shopping, officer. Your...
you feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown? Good one, officer. You're a funny guy. Now what can I do for you? Then fire away, officer.
Я думаю, можно взять.
Everything's still good.
Риторика.
Everything's still cool. Drugs? I don't go in unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs.
Sir, it appears to be true. No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses or under the speakers.
That's even cooler. You invest.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with substance.
Who said that? It's the fat racist. No.
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay. Maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most Exactly. It's such a nothing. I told you. Crowd. You.
No. He wasn't talking about an abstract crowd.
Shush, please. There's bad people doing bad.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
I don't know.
He's not ruling her.
I don't know. I'm not all of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. All right. Very cool. Let's cap this off with a purchase. A pair of funky... Me?
This man probably comes from sea. Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Sea Guy archipelago was colonized by Revachol.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. That's so cool, officer. Speaking of...
Start with a little compliment.
Oh, okay.
After all this
An investment? What kind of investment? I hear you, officer. What kind of a sum are we talking? Sounds like a fair deal all around.
an old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists.
Oh no.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabiner do for you?
Ладно.
You're back. Good. Word has traveled.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout. It would give them a read on the entire quarter.
Oh? A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that. Oh my. A real door. That's good to...
Her bartering mind cannot fathom that you didn't ask anything in return.
The company... I just hope you don't share.
Let's keep it that way.
Yes. That's the talk about how benevolent. Well, I hope it yields something. Otherwise, you'll have opened that door for... I wouldn't have taken...
No. It was more like he wanted things to get worse.
Or he wants you and me to believe he's calm and in control. He's a politician. I'll think it over.
Have I underestimated the...
What you've said is quite enough. Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. Ah, yes. I've been meaning...
With longing. Clear and simple longing.
A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I should... He's probably dead. Yes. Not over. We told ourselves. Yes.
She is more defensive.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this... Oh. So very, very helpful. And how it... Ah, your gun.
He seems to be in some sort of loop. Well, that's not...
What is happening?
No, it's not that. It's... Of all the things...
Sweetheart.
This is going to be hard to recover from.
Please.
How do...
Yes.
The woman scans her surroundings, as though a neurologist might magically appear.
Do you want me to take you... Officer!
Yeah. What if he forgets everything? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Hold on.
Detective! Is everything all right? I'm not sure exactly, but you... Never mind. Now, please ask me something else before it happens again. Something that, preferably, doesn't include the words Mr. or... Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something... Until you come up with some...
She's simply...
Word has...
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout. It would give them a read on the entire quarter.
That's the man who was killed. Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something... What we...
There was a touch of discomfort.
The pine, and that...
The Wild Pines group is one. Son Baptiste, elysium, an unknown...
Why, thank you. I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but 20... A conglomerate the size of the... They start centuries of care, deliberate... You mean aside from being the terminal's legal... There are no minor cogs in the system.
With your help.
Че там? Ну-ка. Так. Ну, короче, такой себе. Двигаем дальше.
A sturdy metal the door
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any... Doesn't matter.
from within.
The police. No. I already... Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door. There must be another. You see a young man.
Not looking for any trouble, officer. There's no trouble. I don't want to be...
Don't let him go. This could...
Is it really that important? All right, but make it quick. Once I finish... Help you? No, sorry, gendarme. I have to run. I can tell that... Oh.
Wait. is someone else investigating the lynching?
No, not you. Some more muscular type. Last week?
He's deflecting.
It was my Sunday for...
He doesn't reply. Gesturing no.
My name?
That's definitely not his real...
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice? No. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Time to bring out your secret charm.
Сука, трэш. Знал бы, сейв сделал. Блять. Ладно, продолжим следующую серию. Всем пока.